Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, and a very good morning to South Africa for day two of Espousal Online. Glad to have all of us back here, and quickly, not to take much of your time, uh, this panel is going to be super, super interesting. I mean, this is the place where all the brides to be need to be. This is going to be how to win a wedding worth 500,000 rands. I mean, who doesn't want it, right, Amanda?
Oh, my word. Who doesn't want this amazing prize? This is what all brides and grooms dream of.
Exactly. So, to all the brides and grooms out there who are watching us, stay here. Stay till the end of the session to know how you can win this wedding. And to quickly start off with, we have with us Amanda Cunningham from The Wedding Expo. Has been in the event industry for 25 years now, has had careers in property, public relations, events, and exhibitions. She's a mom to one child and is a seasoned entrepreneur. Basically, an all in one package is what Amanda Cunningham is for us here. Thank you,
Yes,
Amanda, for
hi.
being here, and the stage is all yours while the panelists join in.
Thank you so much, Nika. Right, let's see. We've got our winning bride and groom of a previous wedding. Welcome to you. It's America and Alicia Lottering.
Yes.
Lovely to meet with you. So nice
Thank
to
you.
have you here. We're dying to hear about your wedding and how you won it, and we're going to get to all those questions. We're just waiting for Lana and Anais to link in with us, and then we're gonna push off on how do other brides and grooms enter to win a 500,000 rand wedding, which will be very exciting. So now tell me, how long have you two been married?
Just over a month now. So it's still nice and fresh, and we are super excited. Thank you.
Super excited, and in that honeymoon period for quite some time still.
Definitely.
And I see we've got Anais here. Anais, how are you?
I'm good,
How
and
are
yourself?
Yeah, we're very well, thank you. You're looking gorgeous as always.
Thank you.
That was a very meek little thank you. Now we're waiting for Lana to join us. Let's kick off because I think Lana will come in when she's linked in. So I think what I want to know, Anais, I mean, you are like the superwoman, to be honest with you. You've got so many balls that you're juggling all the time with all of your different programs and your commitments and your singing and everything. But tell us when did and how did the Be Your Dream Wedding project start? I see Lana's joined us. Hello, Lana.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Very well, thank you. So I'm just asking to Anais, and obviously this is a question then to both of you. But tell us more about the Be Your Dream project, and tell us more about how it started, when it started, why you started it.
Well, Be Your Dream started years ago, originally as an outreach project. All right.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm an artist, and it started with my outreaches that I do with Lifeline South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
These outreaches I did at schools with my band, and we would do music, make music, and teach the kids about Lifeline. And it was called the Be Your Dream Outreach Project, and that's how it started, I think, almost 10 years ago. So it's been a while.
Okay. Yeah.
And since then, Be Your Dream has developed into many things. We added the studios, we added the production house. So at the moment, it is now a full-on production house. We do have the project side as well, but it's also a production house where we create TV shows and a whole bunch of different...
But tell us more about all the TV shows that you do produce.
Okay, well, we obviously have Droom, Troue that you know of. We'll talk more about that a bit later. We also have the Bo-O, which is a construction show in the making. We are busy with a decor season, a decor special edition of the Bo-O. We also have a lovely travel show called Dream Journeys that we filmed before lockdown. We also have the originals, Be Your Dream Inspire and Be Your Dream Met Anais. So Be Your Dream has Afrikaans shows and English shows.
Yeah.
Our Afrikaans shows mainly air on, we have different channels, but we mainly air on VIA. That is a DSTV channel. Droom Troue is also airing on VIA at the moment. And then we also aired on TVN in Africa with our English shows. And at the moment, we are busy filming for Droom Troue season 4. And we are also filming a new pregnancy TV show called Ons Groei Saam.
We're all very excited about this day.
It's called Ons Groei Saam because, okay, you can't see it now, but I'm like very pregnant. I'm in my 3rd trimester now. We grow together on the show. Yeah.
Wonderful. I loved your little promo video. I thought that was marvelous.
Thanks.
So, I mean, you really are. It's such an exciting journey that everybody is on, and you know, just be your dream. What a fantastic project to have started 10 years ago. I mean, hats off to you, because really it is just fantastic, honestly. So I think let's pull in Lana. I mean, I know I don't think you go to sleep ever. I think you just work around the clock.
We try to sleep.
You try to sleep.
We try.
You try. Tell us from your perspective. Tell us about what you do for the team.
So I'm the executive producer on the entire, let's say, spectrum on all the shows, but specifically on Droom Troue as well. So for me, it's about living the dream with everyone. So I make sure that it happens.
Yeah.
I get everything together from start to end. Make sure that the collabs happen, that, you know, basically producing. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And check out.
Yeah, because it's a big
There
job.
are producers on the show as well. And, you know, I oversee the producers. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big job. You know, a 500,000 rand wedding is coordinating a lot of parties to make that happen. And so, you know, there's a lot that goes into that. Let's go to our couple who've just got married. America and Alicia, so lovely to have you here. We're delighted. And what we want to know is, I want to know, how did you feel when you heard that you had won 500,000 rand wedding?
We love to tell the story. The night that we won, they said our names, and I got up and I thought, like, Alicia, let's go, and she was still sitting. She was like so overwhelmed. She didn't like really recognize her own name. So definitely from her side, she can maybe tell a little bit more how she felt in that moment. But we were definitely overwhelmed and so much blessed that we could have won this dream wedding.
And Alicia, tell us your feeling at the time.
It was completely unbelievable for me. I think that's why I didn't even get up. I really didn't believe it at all. And it was just for me very shocking that there is people out there that would do this for you, that will help you to make the dream, your dream wedding, become a reality. So that was the big thing.
Yeah.
I was so taken aback that there's people that would help you with something like this that I just didn't get up. So it's quite amazing.
But let's talk about your wedding. Where did you get married? Who did your dress? Tell me about everything that happened. Tell me about the day. We want to hear about it.
So we got married in a little town called Brits, and we got married at the venue Onder Engele, and Imagica was the designer that made my dress. And I told her as well, like, every single dress of hers has a story, and you feel like a complete princess because she captures every single part of your personality so perfectly in your dress that when you walk into that church and down the aisle, you feel like the prettiest little person you have ever been. So for me, it was really like a fairy tale.
Well, somebody asked me the other day about the different designers we've got on the show, and I described Imagica dresses as a true life princess getting married, and that's, her dresses are fairy tale, as you say. They just are they're dreamy and romantic and quite beautiful. So I can imagine how gorgeous you looked. And in actual fact, I did happen to see a picture of you in your wedding gown, and I must say the two of you looked very, very dashing. It has to be said. So
Thank you.
how many you and you would have had, how many guests would you have had at your wedding?
We had just under 100 people. So it was definitely perfect that we also in this time could have get everybody together and just make our dream wedding even more a dream, to know that we could have done it and could have gone on with it. So we were really blessed to have our closest people with us.
Oh, fantastic. So exciting. And Lana, I mean, I know that you on the ground and the amount of work that goes into to hosting these weddings, apart from all the background work you've had to do. Tell us about all the people that the sponsors that were involved in this wedding for Alicia in America. Tell us about that.
So just to put you into the picture, even though it's a wedding that, you know, that they win, it's also a production. It's a television production, you know. So everyone attending the wedding becomes part of this production. And obviously, even though it's quite cool, you know. So we do permits for everyone and for all the collab, you know, everyone that's involved with the collab. And so we have lots of partners, from literally the designers who does the dresses to harvest table, you know, people who make Crazy Cow Catering, who does that, you know, to the absolute amazing venues and the chefs of the venue, and cakes, absolutely, from Dainty Delights to Turquoise Swirl to you name it, craft cakes, all of them, you know, Best Bakes, the whole lot. Absolutely designers in making cakes. So almost like having designers in every aspect, you know, that we have available on our stand. There's a PDF form that you know, viewers can go and look through, who basically at this stage, you know, is part of us. But there's a huge list. There's almost 30 people, 30 companies working on a wedding.
On one single wedding.
One single wedding. And, you know, some of them are behind the scenes. Some of them are more on, you know, on the actual day they're there. But a lot of them work behind the scenes. I mean, from dentistry to the absolute, you know, I mean, from candle makers to calendar on makeup to, you know, from the glass, Mayday Glass, you know, who does all the little glass things, you know. So it's quite an involved story, and where we literally have, I almost want to say, the best of the best, you know, kind of vibe. That's the idea on
absolutely. Absolutely. And Anais, how many weddings to date have you given away?
Sorry, was that for me?
Either of you. So either of you, to Anais or Lana?
We do almost, we do one wedding in a week almost. So as many as that, it is absolutely awesome. So sometimes we surprise people, and instead of giving away one wedding at a show, we do 3, 4, you know, that kind of.
I remember that when I came to your function, I think it was December 2019, and I couldn't believe it. Every time you opened your mouth, you gave away another prize, and I thought this is absolutely extraordinary. And you know, and the same as you said, Alicia, I saw a lot of people just sitting there with their mouths wide open, thinking, "Was that my name? I'm not sure." So, you know, it is truly, it's a. I mean, I suppose you're the fairy godmothers of weddings, you two.
we have just absolutely amazing sponsors and collabs, you know. I mean, the Queen of Spa, how amazing. I mean, have you been? It is absolutely awesome. I mean,
no, but I think I should take a visit.
Absolutely. And everyone wants to be part of making a dream come true, which is what it's about.
That's exactly. So we've got a question here from Alessandri saying, what inspired you to start Droom?
I think if I can give a little bit of an answer on that, I think the whole idea, or it started initially with Anais' wedding, her own wedding that was filmed to be, in a film. And Anais, you were touring at the time and had almost no time to plan your own wedding, and it was in amazing people's and sponsors' hands, sponsors of an artist. There was no Droom Troue at the time, and I remember contacting quite a few of these sponsors and how much they did. It was like huge. And on that day, the surprise on Anais' face was just absolutely amazing. And then when we did the premiere,
So was the wedding a surprise?
No, it wasn't a surprise. No. But
okay.
Well, let me tell you this: there are many people that have been with us, like that we have had part of our team before. That when we also approached them, like the designer, for instance, I've known her for a few years before, for instance. And when we approached them to obviously be part of the wedding, they came on board like 200%. And that was not expected at all. Not at all. It was like a dream wedding for us. There was so many flowers. The designer, for instance, I asked her to make an interchangeable skirt, one to dance in, one for the chapel. And she then made separate dresses, but not 2, 3. 3 complete separate dresses.
3?
Yes. I didn't expect that. We did. It was like so wow. All of it, everyone who was involved was involved 200%. And that made it such a dream wedding for us. The flowers to me, it looked like a flower wonderland. I still remember that. And I was like, wow. We donated the flowers after the wedding to another couple that got married the next day, to a old age home and to a hospital.
Yes.
Fantastic. It was like a dream wedding.
I think.
Sorry, Lana.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think from there it's sprung, And Anais did a pay it forward system with the very first season, and she said, let's do this for other couples. And then from there it just grew, Yeah,
so we decided let's make dream weddings a possibility for other people.
Yeah, which golly, you certainly do. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And to America and Alicia, yesterday I was sitting in on the talk, which was with photographers, and just saying, how important it is that your photographs are good, because they are the memory that's going to last with you forever. Now, you have got another added benefit and advantage to when your children are wanting to see your wedding, is that you can actually show it to them that it was a program. I mean, how amazing is that?
It is so special to me and to Maurice, my husband. Yes, it is. It's something that I also thought about recently now that I'm pregnant. It is something special to be able to have those memories to show your family and your kids and your loved ones.
Absolutely. It's just fantastic. It really is. So now let's talk about the wedding that's been given away at the Espousal Online Wedding Expo. Tell us more about it. Tell us what the brides can expect, and then we'll get to how can they enter. But let's find out, what are they going to win?
All right, let me quickly run through a list here. There's so many, I need to run through a list.
You do need to.
They get everything basically made for them. So from the wedding gown, dresses for the bridal party, makeup team, hairstylists, nails, accessories for the bride, from veil to garter to jewelry, the entire thing, a spa package, dental preparation, suits for the grooms and the groom's party, venue, 3-course meal, a harvest table, a sweeties table, a cake, decor. And if I say decor, guys, we've got the most amazing people we've got Party Flora, and we have event inspirations, which are absolutely phenomenal. I think, our bride and groom will be able to tell you it was absolutely, the decor was phenomenal. The flowers were phenomenal. The people couldn't stop talking. Digital save the dates and invites. Thank you gifts for the bridal couple. for the party, the bridal party, from the gowns to the slippies and whatever, all those nice little things, gifts for the guests, the printing of the stationery, the wedding cake, the photographer, complimentary infused water, complimentary drinks, welcome drinks, mocktails, candles, DJ, music, and wow factors. So wow factors like mood lights, bubble machines, the flow fog, sparkles, and all those nice little things. So really, it is everything from the
Lana,
planning start to end.
Everything. As a couple, let's come back to you two. You don't have to think about anything. It's all done.
Most definitely, yeah. No, so there we have everything. Like they also helped us not to be like stressed and to think about, do I still need to do this and this? But because all the vendors were there to already assist us with it, so it was really just an awesome day.
So it's taking away all of that wedding nerves and the pre-stress and golly, have I remembered X, Y, and Z, and must I do A, B, and C? It's all done. There's somebody there to hold your hand the whole way.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think one of the big things is, for the couples is to realize, and I think it's hard, to sort of like realize that I don't have to worry about anything. Everything is taken care of. So I made my choices, and and everyone is executing it for me. So sometimes I think that's a nice struggle to have. To like, is everything everything is sorted? There's nothing for me to do. But yeah, that's basically if you can live with your wedding being planned by professionals, obviously with you making the choices, then this is the wedding for you to win.
Then this is. Tell us, Lana, who, obviously, and to our grooms out there, we know you're very, very important at the wedding, but obviously the bride is the star feature. And I want to know which designer is doing the dress for this wedding, this winter wedding.
Well, it depends on our bride being chosen, So,
okay.
Yes, and if you go onto and see, the designers in our show, and also that partakes in our fashion show, we have quite a few, and it depends on the bride. So, in other words, what kind of dress is she looking at, and who's the designer, to fit that or to suit that fit best.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to our couple. Tell us, what advice have you got? I'm not sure where you entered to win this prize, but what advice have you got for those brides and grooms with us today in entering? What is your number one tip to them?
I would definitely say is that go to the expos. Like now we have a virtual one, but just go and see what you can do. And that is where we saw them the first time. And they have different types of competitions. Basically, we went to the SMS contest, and we did that, but we didn't win there. And we won later when we were together with them, and we were on the road with them. So just keep on pursuing that dream, and one of the times it will definitely be realized.
Yeah. It will do. Anais, I think that in just making so many people's dreams come true, it must be not only fulfilling for you completely, but I sort of feel overwhelmed by such huge prizes.
They are incredible prizes, but it's because we have an incredible team that works together so well. We are now busy filming our 4th season for Droom, Troue. And
and so how many weddings in a season?
In this season, I think there are at least going to be 8, might be more. So, yeah. And
you're having a baby in the middle of it all.
I'm having a baby in the middle of it all. Yeah. So it's very on the go, If people want to tune in, I think it started airing already. this month. So they can tune in. It is every Saturday is the premiere, 12 o'clock midday on VR. That is channel 147. If you look at your DStv remote on the left, 147 is right. Onder mekaar, very easy. And there they can see what it's all about. They can see how we follow the couple through every step. We follow their consultations. We try to see what their preference is, try to get to know them a little bit. We watch the making of the wedding gown, and we go and visit the venue, and we go and look at the cake tasting and all of these things, all of these fun things that a couple does before their wedding day. And then, of course, we showcase the spectacular wedding day as well. So don't miss out on that.
But and to any of our brides and grooms watching this, and those that have maybe not sitting and watching this, but see this on catch up, this video, really listen to what Anais got to say. They're so in depth. There's so much to look at, there's so much to see, and so much to learn, to be honest with you. I think that's the exciting part too.
Yeah.
Lana,
even if it's just if you're planning your own wedding, there's so much advice that's been given on the show.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love watching it. It's kind of one of my, click-in times, Saturday, to click into the program. Lana, let's tell everybody, how do they enter here at the espousal show? How can they enter the competition?
So when you go into the actual show, there is a banner, and you can literally click on the banner, and then it gives you a form to fill in. So it takes you to a entry form where you fill out all your details, and that literally is your entry into the competition. And then after the show, drawn from there, guys. And then if you go to we have a stall as well, because very important to go to the stall, to go and have a look and see. There are a few videos up there, but there's also the T's and C's, and everything I mentioned just now, what you win is down on there, the T's and C's, what it's about, and so forth. Go and read through it. That's quite important. Make sure
I agree with you.
What it is, what it's about. Go and have a look at the vendors and everything. Obviously, that's important to us as well. And then
I think something to point out, Lana, and this is something that you said to me, and in fact, I met a couple of people when I was with you at the studios a few weeks ago. And I think this is important. It'll be in the T's and C's, is that if you're thinking of getting married next month, then the timing might be a bit tight. That's not going to happen. These are productions. As Lana and Anais have said, this is your wedding day, but this is a production as well. So time is needed.
Yeah, that's absolutely so. And obviously we have weddings that are planned from previous shows and winners and so on, and obviously COVID has also played a role. So the winners, there's a specific time span where everyone literally fills in and fits in, that kind of vibe. But obviously we still try and see what we can do for everyone. But yes, in a month or two, it's not going to happen. But in a few months, absolutely.
But in a few months. Exactly. Alicia, I mean, you're newly married, 1 month into your marriage. You've had this beautiful wedding, and we wish both of you, years and years. We look forward to interviewing you on your 25th wedding anniversary. And I just know that you must, to the other brides out there today that are looking to enter, I think that for you, what advice would you give to a bride? Oh, we can't hear you. Can anybody hear her? No. Are you on? Just check you're not on mute. You're back? No. Are you there?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
I would definitely say firstly enter to get everything started. But as soon as you win the wedding, I think you really have to know that it's not the standard prize that you win, that you collect and you go on with your life. you are now going to build a relationship not only with the producers but with all the sponsors, and just really try to enjoy and take in every single moment that you share with these guys, because you're not only building your dream wedding, you're building relationships. And for me, every single sponsor got into my heart. I get very emotional. Poor America has to listen to me still saying, but this and this, and I love this person, and when am I going to see them again? So I would literally just say, enjoy every single moment. Take time to relax. You can really trust them, and don't freak out like I did a little bit because it's so unnecessary. They've got you, so you can really relax and just enjoy it, and take in all the little special moments, I would say.
That is such great advice. It really is. I think that if any of those brides are listening, please listen to what Alicia has said, because as Lana and Anais have both said throughout this whole interview, they've got it. They know how to put this together. They've done this so many times, and they have got your back on this whole thing. You just get to sit back and be the bride. That's the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, I've loved interviewing you. I've loved learning more about how it started, Anais, and the wedding that we're giving away. 500,000 rand, guys. 500,000 rand starting, and I think even more so now in times of what we've gone through in the last year. That there's something here for these brides and grooms to really, really, really get hold of. So thank you. So look forward to watching more programs, because I love them. And good luck to everybody, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to this wedding as well. And to anyone watching at the moment, I can just say, make sure that you enter in the foyer at the winner wedding banner. Don't miss your opportunity.
Don't miss the opportunity. Go straight to the foyer and click on the banner. Okay, thank you. Lovely chatting to you. Lovely seeing you. Bye-bye, Lana.
Bye.
Bye.